Hi everyone, today we're going to look at how to create a form in typical database application software, and we'll just think about why we might want to create a form. So here we have a database table. It's about social network users, and I think we've got some errors in the database data set here. If we look at the date of birth of some of these people, we can see, okay, this is the year 2015. This person was born in the year 2014. Now, I don't believe that can be true. This person, or these two people, are either 1 year old or there has been a mistake with the data entry. What I'm going to do, I'm going to delete one of them because I know that this person should not be in the database. So I'm just going to select the record and then right-click, delete the record. Confirmation, yes. And this one here, Song Hee, I know that that's a mistake, and I know that this person was actually born in 2001. So I'm just going to edit that record. I'm also going to insert a new record. We have a new social network user. His name is James Mason. His nickname is James. He was born on the 27th of April 2000. His favorite food is orange juice. Oh, his favorite food, is salad, and his favorite drink is orange juice. He has 243 friends, and he's achieved, at the moment, 167 likes in the social network. Now, if I select orange juice here and create a text filter equal to orange juice, we can see that James Mason is not listed. And this highlights one very important consideration for entering data into database or spreadsheet software. Let's just clear the filter. James, whose favorite drink is orange juice, but there has been a spelling mistake. And spelling mistakes will cause you a lot of problems when you enter data into a database. So always double check your spelling when you enter data. Okay, today we're going to look at how to create a form using typical database application software. I'm using Microsoft Office. I'm going to go to the Create tab, and here we have some options for creating forms. There's even a form wizard, which might be a quick way to generate a form. However, in today's tutorial, I'm just going to go to Form Design. If I click on that, it will give me a blank form area. And this is the area that I've got to work in to generate my form. And I can resize that as I want. Now, what I want to put into the form are the fields from this table. We've got first name, second name, nickname, date of birth, etc., etc., etc. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to find the list of field names. There it is. Add existing fields. These are all the fields. And let's just double click on them. Boom. And if I go to Form View, I have now created a form. And if I scroll down to the bottom of the form, I've got some arrow keys to help me navigate the records in the database. Okay. Let's go back to Design View. You can see that these boxes here are text boxes. I'm just going to select all of those. I'm going to go to the Property sheet, and I'm going to mess around with the border color of those text boxes. Ooh, is that border color? That's a background color. Didn't want to do that. Where's the border color? There it is. And let's change the border width. And let's go to Form View. So I can now start to mess around with the design of the form. So these are the text boxes containing the data from the database. These are simply labels telling me what the data means. So this data is the ID. This data is the first name, etc. Let's go back to Design View. I can change the labels for each field. For example, social, I'm going to change this to be social user. I'm going to change date of birth to be DOB, and I'm going to change likes to number of likes. So I can change the labels, but I cannot change the names of the fields. These names are from this table, and here they are: first name, second name, nickname, date of birth. We can't change those in the form. They're fixed. Now what I can do is also select my labels, for example, go back to the Home tab, and use the text formatting tools to change the style of the labels. And click on the form view to just to double check what this is starting to look like. I can also change the layout. I'm going to select these and move them over here. I'm going to select these and move them over here. I'm going to select the label and put it on top of the field and move that there. I'm going to do the same with these ones. So I'm just kind of rearranging the look of my form, and we'll do it as best we can. And then we'll put these there and have a look. Now, as you can see, these are not aligned well. This one is not aligned well. So let's go back to Design View. I'm going to select all these. I'm going to try and find the Align options, maybe in the Arrange tab. Arrange, Align. And let's put everything in line with the most bottom element. And let's have a look at it. If we go to Design View and Form View, that's better. That's nice. Okay, finally, what I'm going to show you today is in the Property sheet, we can click in this Detail section and we can format some things in the Detail section. For example, the background color. Brilliant. We can also include a title. So I'm not going to call it Form 1, I'm going to call it Social Network Users. And I'm going to click into this form header area that's blue, and I'm just going to change that to be a different color. And let's have a look at it. Alright, now as you can see, every record in the database on this form, we have to scroll through it. But what I want to do is have all of the information on the same form. So let's go back to Design View. I'm going to select the form here. As you can see, we've selected the form in the Property sheet. If we click here, and I'm going to go to Default View, Continuous Form. Let's make this a little bit smaller, and let's have a look. Now we've got all of the data displayed on one form vertically. Okay? Now remember, all of this data is the same as this data here. But human-wise, what do we prefer to look at? We prefer to look at colorful things. And that's one big reason why we create forms.